Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Chellington Farm here of Farming Simulator 17. Now today, I'm bringing back Uncut Thursdays due to popular demand. Everyone's been asking for this, so I thought I'd go ahead and bring it back for you guys. So yeah, basically if you are new to the channel, Uncut Thursday is basically a video once a week, obviously on a Thursday, because that's why it's called Uncut Thursday, where I record a video without editing it, so it's just me, the tractor, you guys, and you get to see what I do without any editing. So if I mess up, it stays in. If I do something wrong, it stays in, all that good stuff. So you guys get to see me working properly. So, we're taking the JCB down to the field because we had to drive it back last time. Now, sorry, I was just going to help if I had my head tracking on. Just get this on. There we go, we'll get out of reset. Right, so their tracking's on. I did forget to do that. That's going to be probably not a cut, but just a little edit out. So we're heading down to the field that we started in the last episode, if you guys seen that, because we haven't actually harvested it just yet. Now, this is actually falling on a really good day, Uncut Thursday, because today I'm recording this on Wednesday, and on Tuesday, the side panel came for SciTech Farming Simulator side panel came. So you guys get to see me using this unedited, so you get my honest first actual proper reaction with it. Because obviously I've used it messing around for the video that I uploaded on Wednesday. If you haven't seen that, it'll be here if I remember to put it. But yes, today we get to use it without any editing, so if something goes wrong with the panel, you guys get to see it. But I promise you it won't. It's a really, really fantastic little joystick, this. Why are we going so slow? I don't know. In fact, let's get our beacons on. I got a beacon button now. Touch my button, I can now turn the beacons on, which is cool. I finally have enough buttons that I can actually do that. Right, so we're heading down this little dirt path here. So how you guys doing anyway? It is currently, like I said, Thursday, because it's called Uncut Thursday, so you've got one day left at work / school, and you get the weekend off, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Also, massive thank you to the support on the Corsair Farm episode where Dodgy Declan returned. Really, really do appreciate that. Usually Dodgy Declan lives on OxygenDavid maps, but we need to do some stuff on Corsair Farm, and that's the only way I could sort of see it going in if we had a contractor or like Dodgy Declan come in. So that's why he's on that. And here's the field that we want to go into actually, so it's going to turn into here. Right, now I don't know where I left the trailer. There it is. So I did leave the trailer down here. So what we're going to do is get this hooked up to the trailer first of all. And then we will do some harvesting. Hopefully it's not withered. I don't think I have withering turned on, but just in case. Oh, I forgot to put it into reverse. Silly me. Actually, I'm still getting used to all the controls. I've mapped them out, but I can't actually remember what I made stuff do. So I think this is connect here. Yes. Good. Let's get that into forwards first of all. And we're going to jump into the combine, wherever he may be. And I'm just going to tab through because I can't bother to walk, take up too much room, too much space on the video, and we're down to 30 FPS for some reason. Why is this? It keeps doing this on Chellington Farm, and it's back up to 60. Right, so what we're going to do is get him booted up here. We'll lift the header up, of course. So on the wheel cam, I don't know if you can see, these green buttons now turn on the implements. We've got front and back on, and the blue ones lift it up. So the header at the front's good up and down with a touch of a button. That's just how I personally like to do it, so once again, I'm probably still going to map everything out. I'm not keeping everything as it is yet, but there's always options there. And let's actually go away. So I have a cruise control wheel here as well, in case you guys haven't seen my video. I'm just going to press that down, and we should be away. Just so harvesting wheat. This field here is our last field. Now, as you can tell, I have the seasons mod, and it's now spring, so we should technically be growing crops at this point. But this field was already here before we installed that mod, so unfortunately we have to do this now. We do have one field growing. Now, one thing I have just noticed, actually, I'm going to quickly put this on to ×1 scale, because I've noticed it's due to rain soon, and we can't do any harvesting in the rain. It is still 5 degrees. It's not too cold to do harvesting. It's just if it rains, then we'll have to realistically stop. Because it's Uncut Thursdays, I can't just wait for it to start being sunny again, so we'll be a bit screwed if that's the case. So hopefully it holds out for us just to get this field done, but we've only just started it, so we may be a little bit stuck for time here. This field's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. That's worrying. We may not have time to do this. So if I switch the joystick into red mode here, we can use this as a camera, this joystick, which is pretty cool. Now, one thing I will say about the side panel is do not mount it diagonally like I have. Because my desk's round, only half of it's on, and it keeps slipping off. So I probably should have it sort of that way. Although it won't be as good in the wheel cam, it will stop it from breaking or falling off during a video, because that would be horrendous thing to happen in an Uncut Thursday, because I'll have to leave it in. Let's just go back to the in-cab here. In fact, we're going to get some lights on, because it's getting a bit dark. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning here on the game, but it's still getting quite dark. And the rain is due in. Hopefully it holds out. So yes, anyway, if you did see my video yesterday, which was on Wednesday, called They're Back, the 698 and the 698T has returned to Farming Simulator 17. It's not out for release just yet, because there's still things need to change and fix and all that good stuff. But, oh yeah, I also need to ask Matt XJS, who was the original modeler of the 698. He gave me permission to upload it on Farm Sim 15, but of course I need to get his permission again for 17, because it's a completely different game. Maybe he's planning something himself, so I don't know just yet. A lot of people did see it on here on Chellington Farm. It was parked up in the yard, and I completely ignored it just to see if anyone bit or reacted to it, and there was a few people, and some of the smarter people said it's not real, it's a map object. That's a good guess, and you are clever for saying that. However, you are actually wrong as well, because that was actually drivable, that 698. It was just broken, so the wheels, the whole axle was spinning, not just the wheels, so it looked absolutely horrendous. But yes, it was drivable if you wanted to drive it, but I also think that's what was causing the crash for field number 1. In fact, ooh, we're at the start already, didn't even realise. So that's one pass done, one headland. I think we're going to do one more. So we'll get our header lifted up here, put the harvester into reverse. Nearly, I thought it was raining then, that's just graphical stuff. Hopefully it doesn't rain just yet, because I really, really don't want to be harvesting in the rain. Because you guys that watch my videos are brutal. It has to be ultra realistic or else you guys hate it. So, hopefully the temperature stays up there, and hopefully the rain doesn't kick in just yet. At the moment it is sunny, guys, as you can tell. I think that's what the little sun icon means next to the rain, or does that mean what's going to happen next? One of the two. But it's definitely not raining just yet, so hopefully it stays like that. Now, a lot of you have been asking what the Seasons mod is. The Seasons mod is not out yet, guys, so do not ask for a link. But it's basically a ultra-realistic I missed loads then. It's basically an ultra-realistic Seasons mod. It does snow, which is interesting. It does affect the crops. It does affect the way tractors handle the dirt and all that good stuff. So, yes, when it's released, you will know about it, because I'm pretty sure it'll be probably one of the most common mods on Farm Sim right now. Speaking of which, there is rumours of a huge storm heading into Chellington soon, so we've got to be prepared for that. And let's see. This harvester's got a turning circle of a small planet, so hopefully we can turn. In fact, I'm not even going to risk it. I'm just going to drive off the edge, lift up the header, and get the combine into reverse here. We'll do it this way instead, just to save us messing up. Forwards. I don't like the reverse button on this. I need to move it down somewhere else. It's just kind of out the way a little bit. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. I got the microphone right in front of my face, which is why I'm sort of leaning on the wheel cam. I don't know if you can see me personally, but I'm leaning off to the right a little bit, because I've got to look past this horrible pop shield that's in the way. So by the way, oh gosh, we're 100% full. Right, that's what I was about to say then. Let's just back up a little bit. I didn't realise we were nearly full. Now, I'm presuming one button that does the pipe, although I'm not sure which one it might be. It's that button. So button number 10, remember that, simulate. Button number 10 is the pipe. We can go get our beacons on as well. And we'll tab through to the JCB, because we want to set up a course play for this, so we can automatically unload us, which will save us a lot of time and effort. Let's get our lights on here. It's getting really, really dark now. Hopefully it looks okay on the recording. Let's get our beacons on as well. It was that button, not that button. We've missed quite a lot because I was busy looking at the wheel cam, so we'll have to go back and get that later. But we're going to unload for now, and then we're going to record a course play going back to the yard and unloading. And then we'll come back to the harvesting. So we're going to unload. Now, I actually do get asked a lot how you set up the course play for the unloading stuff. So I'm going to give you a little tutorial here, part of Uncut Thursdays. Let's just turn the camera around here. Now, I do have auto combine. I'm wondering if I should test it out. Should we test that auto combine, guys, just while we go and unload? I think we might. Although if the game crashes, it's Uncut Thursday, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. In fact, why am I using that? We can use the joystick to look around now. So the combines are on 0% now. So yes, we're going to try it out, auto combine, for the first ever time. Not tried it out yet. I've only tried out auto tractor. Let's get the pipe in here. And we'll hopefully get this working. Now, we may get some serious frame drops, but once again, it's Uncut Thursday, so we'll have to leave it in if that's the case. So we want to go round, that's correct, circle, we're heading left, and we'll see how we get on. So here he goes, he's thinking about it, and we're not actually getting that much frame drops, which is handy. Let's see how he goes. He seems to be doing okay, so I'm just going to leave it, and hopefully, he'll be okay. Now, I'm assuming we're going to get frame drops, especially when he gets down to that corner, because at the moment, one of the bugs with auto tractor / auto combine, or if you want to call it the new name, AI vehicle extension, is that when it comes to the corners and it's thinking about what to do, it does cause some frame drops, so hopefully that will get fixed in a future update. But once again, it is in beta, so we can't really complain. I want to stop here real quick and start recording a course. Now, what one is it? No. There we go, it's this one. Now I'm going to try something quite unrealistic here. I heard a motorbike go past then, so hopefully it didn't come out on the microphone, although I got a feeling it did. Now I'm going to drive through the crops unrealistically, and it will make sense. This is for course play. So we want to start recording here. Can we close this without it getting in the way? Yes, we can. Without it cancelling, I mean. So we're just going to head out the field now. The reason we started there is because when this crop is cut, that's where he's going to start. Hopefully he can get through this gate himself. I need to make sure I do that with precision, which he's not going to get in and out, actually. Right, let's go through here. So yes, now we're just going to unload this. So that's what you do. You basically select offload and start from course play, and then you start. I recommend starting in the middle of the field, but because I like to play a bit realistic for you guys, I didn't want to do it today, because some people comment saying I've driven through the crops and all that good stuff. So we started a bit more towards the edge now, but that's how you do it. You start in the field so that the course play knows that you're in the field and you're in the boundaries. You start recording and you just simply drive back to the unload point. And we're down to 30 FPS, which means I'm assuming the combine is trying to turn the corner. When he turns the corner, he's back up to 60 now, so I'm assuming he's just turned the corner. Once again, really annoying bug, but it is a work in progress mod, so we can't really complain. But as I was saying, yes, you just drive back to the yard and unload. Our field is growing away nicely there. That's nice. I like. I left the gate open as well, but we did fertilise that as well, so hopefully we'll get a good yield out of that field. And it is spring, so the seasons mod will interact with that. This guy down here is the Massey Ferguson. Is still in field number 6, guys. It's still ploughing, and we started that. It was either 2 episodes ago or 1 episode ago. He's still going, or she. I can't remember who was driving it today. But they've done quite well. The field's, oh gosh, the field was pretty much done last time I seen it. So hopefully he'll be ready soon. In fact, when we turn into the yard, we should be able to see where he is, or she, he or she. Back down to 30 FPS, which means he's probably reached another corner in the combine. It's just like we'll have to deal with, unfortunately, guys. It does make the quality of the video a little bit go down a little bit, but where is he? I can't actually see him. Let's go to camera mode here on the joystick. Is he finished? I can't see the Massey. This is where I find out I actually forgot to start it up. So anyway, back at course play. We're going to turn it into the yard here. Now, we can't just drive over this now because there's a silo in the way. So what we're going to do is sort of go over it diagonally. Like so. And we'll unload. I can't remember what the unload button was. I think it might have been Let's just press them all. I don't know what button. I don't know which button does the unloading, guys. We're just literally going to press them all. That's the cover. Ah, there we go. Hopefully that's going into the silo. So there's the unload point. We're going to head back in to the cab here. And it's raining. Dang it. Okay, so it's raining. I think the combine is going to stop. And I've never actually heard the rain on this game. It sounds quite realistic. But we're going to carry on with our course play anyway. Oh dear. It's Uncut Thursday, so I don't know what to do at this point, guys. It's raining. Dang it. I don't think we can even carry on because we got the Seasons mod installed, which I think stops it from doing that. What we could do is get the dual wheels on the Massey so he can finish. That's what I'm thinking. So the reason it just popped up saying Helper F has stopped is because he doesn't work in the rain, which is annoying. I don't know what to do at this point, guys. We may have to not cut because it's Uncut Thursday, but just wait, and I'll probably cut the waiting part out, so I'll just literally stop and then carry on. It'll still kind of be uncut because I really want to finish this field, and I don't think it'll let us like this. Let's turn it into here. We don't have anything else to do either, which is annoying. We can't cut grass because it will stick to the mower. We could technically fertilise. I can't remember when the last time we fertilised was. So we only been going for 17 minutes, so yes, we've got a while left yet. So I think we may do some fertilising and then come back and see if it has stopped raining. But what we'll do is we'll put the time on faster, so hopefully it'll speed over the rain. But first of all, let's just get this course play finished up because we've already started it. So what you do now is drive it into the field if you're recording your auto unload thing. Get the gate thing perfect. There we go. And you want to put your front wheels onto the field so you're in the field boundaries. You want to get up course play again. Stop. There we go. Now make sure you go to the combine page here. Change this from automatic search to select manually, and we want to select whatever combine you want. So we've only got one, so it's going to be the Massey Ferguson Activa 7347. Now, once again, pointless doing it at the moment because he has finished. But this is field number 11, so we're going to call this field 11 unload. There we go. And strangely enough, when you're on course play saving a course, it gets rid of the rain sound, which is different. That's right. Yes, we're going to do some fertilising, and hopefully it will stop raining by the time we get back. So yes, he stopped because it was raining. What we're going to do real quick is... Actually, we can't unfold it. We can't fold it up, sorry, because there's crops in there. Dang it. Right, so yes. What we're going to do is put this onto... I'm trying to compensate here, guys. I'm trying to do my best to keep it realistic. We'll put it onto 120, which is very, very fast. Turns out, the reason we couldn't see the Massey Ferguson is because I've reset the game and forgot to put him back, which is interesting. So we're going to go to... Actually, we could carry on doing this. We could probably put the dual wheels on it. Right. We are going to try and plough in the Massey Ferguson in the rain. I can't remember what the work lights were. It was like this one? No, this one? There we go. But he's got the plough the wrong way. But we'll keep it there anyway, just so it's even. So yes, we're going to try and plough in the rain. If the tractor gets stuck, we'll have to get some dual wheels put on, which we can actually afford for once. Let's go ahead and get cruise control on. And we should be working away here. So I'm not sure how many headlands we're going to have to do on this. In fact, what I'm going to do is move over. I don't know why he's so close. Anyway. Maybe the plough's the right way. I've never actually ploughed in real life, guys. So if that plough is the right way now, please let me know. Because I don't know. I would have put it the other way, personally. But, there we go. And it stopped raining. So, I just tabbed up the game. What we're going to do is put it on to +5 now. Because it's sunny. It is sunny. Finally. But we're going to carry on with the ploughing anyway. So that is the best I could do in terms of realism, guys, unfortunately, is wait for the rain to stop. It has done now. It's just a quick little shower, which should be nice for our plants. Now, in real life, of course, you wouldn't be able to carry on harvesting until the crop had dried out on the field, but we're not really worried about that just yet. In fact, what we're going to do whilst we're ploughing is see if Derek will carry on working again. So we'll get him started up. Is he still not going to work? Okay. Right, there you go, Derek. Please don't give us bad FPS. And we'll go back to the Massey Fug. No, that's the JTB. We'll go back to the Massey and carry on here for a bit whilst he does some harvesting. I do actually have the inspector mod, I think, so we can see exactly how far he is. So he's got 50% at the moment. Forgot I had that installed. I may have to map that out on my panel, so I don't have to lean over all the time. So if you've been subscribed to me for a while, guys, you know that ploughing is my least favourite thing to do in Farm Sim. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Because you don't get that feeling that you do in real life where you're in a ridge and your tractor will kind of stay in it. Not perfectly, because obviously you're in a big heavy tractor, but it will kind of follow the grooves. Like if you let go of the steering wheel, you'll see the steering wheel try and keep in the furrows. But you don't get that in the game, unfortunately. That may be a mod idea for if there's any modders watching, where your wheels will try and follow the furrows, although it really depends on the texture, so it's not really going to work. He's forgot a line here, or she, whoever was doing it. Helper E is blocked by an object. What object may that be? Let's quickly find out what it is. Oh, it's the JCB, I think. Hello! Let's get this out of the way. Sorry. Probably shouldn't have left that there. There we are. We'll get him turned off and go back to the Massey real quick. So there we go. Yeah, I absolutely hate ploughing. You just don't get that feeling that you get in real life where the tractor's trying to do it. If you're wondering why I've ploughed if I'm not a farmer, is because in Devon there's pretty much a theme park for everything. There's a theme park called Diggerland. There's a theme park called, I can't remember the name of it. It might be called Pennywell Farm, where you get to do stuff in small tractors, like plough and cultivate. I went there when I was a kid. Well, not, I say I was a kid. I was about 16, 17 when I went there. Which is quite interesting. Quite an interesting day out. So if you ever find yourself in Devon, I think it's called Pennywell Farm, but don't quote me on that. And you get to drive like tiny little tractors and do some ploughing and all that good stuff. So that's where I've done it. Right, so where's the combine? The combine is now on 70%. So it should be done in a minute. How did I turn these work lights on? Because I want to turn them off again. There we go. I'm tempted to move the pink buttons down to the yellow buttons because they're just easier to reach on the yellow ones. I keep pressing the yellow ones by accident, and then we might make the purple ones like the lights and all that good stuff. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the wheel, with the side panel just yet, guys. I've still got things to play around with. However, I'll show you on camera quickly. This here is my four-wheel drive now. This button at the bottom. This here is my diff locks. I got both diff locks set to one button just because if you need diff locks, you're probably going to need them both because it's not that realistic, this game. And the bottom one activates our GPS. We don't have a GPS course set up at the moment, but say we turn into a different road, we press that button there and it goes beep beep, and then we're locked onto that GPS course basically. I thought that was a pretty handy thing to put on the wheel. In fact, why did I leave the diff locks on? There we go. Don't want to snap it when we turn this corner, do we? Right, so what I'm going to do real quick is tab back into the JCB and we'll get this guy set off. He should automatically drive off and start unloading. Yes, he does. Whether is it a she? Yeah, whether she gets stuck on a bush, that's another question. But no, you're not going to drive to the farm, are you? Okay, so she wants to, for some reason, drive all the way back to the yard first. Where is she going? Oh no, what is she doing? Okay, now she's going to the combine. She wanted to turn around for some reason, which is strange. Why did this Massey turn off? Right, let's get this ready to go. I hate ploughing. I might make up a group called the We Hate Ploughing Association. But anyway, yes, guys, if you're looking for a joystick or something like a controller, it is a bit pricey, but I really do recommend this. I honestly do. It's good quality. No matter what you hear people say about the wheel, I can honestly tell you it's not true. I don't have the steering wheel, so I can't comment on the steering wheel. Apparently, that's the bit that everyone doesn't like. But as far as the side panel goes, it is amazing. Good quality, huge array of buttons. And this joystick's really good quality. Now, the funny thing is, Landy Kid, I was speaking to Landy Kid last night, because we do talk to each other in real life. Well, not in real life, but on TeamSpeak. LP is a full grain tank. Oh yeah, you meant to have a JCB there unloading you. Okay, it is working. You can see the inspector mod there. Yeah, me and Landy Kid were talking because he has one as well. And apparently they are different. They're slightly different. And for example, the joystick here is made of rubber, whereas on Landy's it's just a plastic plate sort of thing here. Whereas I got like a nice rubber feeling joystick. I don't know if his is the same, but at the bottom on mine I've got like a rubber, I don't know how to explain it, like a wash, not a washer. You know what I'm trying to say, guys. At the bottom here, like a sleeve. Mine's like a rubber one, like you'd find in real life, whereas he's got like a plastic O-ring sort of thing. That's different. Whoa, there was some FPS drops there. Something's happening with the Combine. Gosh. The decals are missing. That's to make it look cleaner, I suppose. Here, on the old-fashioned ones, you had like lines going to the buttons, so you could like split them up. They've got rid of all that. They've changed the logo. Ironically, they didn't change it to Logitech, so it's still a Saytech panel, even though it is now sold by Logitech themselves. But yeah, there's subtle differences, but there's also something that we were talking about last night on the back of this unit. And I'll put a picture on the video now if I remember. If I forget, then I'll put a link to it in the description box instead. And on the back of this unit, there's like... In fact, if you've got one as well, you could probably look at yours as well right now. There's like a clip at the back here. So I'm wondering if Saytech ever planned on doing like an extension, maybe have more buttons coming up the top here, or what. I'm not sure what it would be, but it looks like they were planning stuff. Whether they're still planning it or whether they decided to change their mind, I'm not sure. Whoa, we're down to 9 FPS. I'm going to turn the Combine off, guys. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. It's going to break my game. There we go. And we're back up to 60. So yes, that's the problem. People keep asking for all these mods that aren't out yet, guys. They are really unstable at the moment. Why does this tractor keep turning off? Dang it. Yeah, they're really unstable at the moment, so I do not recommend them to anybody that doesn't really know what they're doing. Like, if you're just a farm sim player, but you want the mod anyway, I don't recommend it. If you want something that does work for you, at the moment, Courseplay is the most reliable. Apart from that, yeah, Auto Tractor, I'd give it some time before you guys install it, because it could possibly break your game. Crash it, break your game save, all that good stuff, so I don't recommend it just yet. Because you just seen what happened there. I went down to 9 FPS, and it's definitely not my computer, because if you look in the description box below, you'll see my computer specs. Definitely not a computer hardware issue. Speaking of computers, I found some old footage when I was recording the unboxing for this, of me getting my new computer, and I forgot I even recorded that, so I'm going to see if I can snip it all together and give you guys like a new computer tour. Now the computer is a couple months old now, so it's not brand new. I had it in like early December, late November, but I forgot I recorded an unboxing video for it, so I may do like not an unboxing because I don't talk in the video, it's just me literally unboxing it. I might do like a voiceover telling you guys about the specs and why I bought it and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that just as like a little bonus video. And I think we're going to stop on this corner here and carry on with the harvesting, because we've been recording now for 29 minutes, so we haven't got long left. I want to get a bit more harvesting done. So once again, I do apologise if this Uncut Thursday is not as good as they used to be, but I'm a bit rusty, guys. Don't forget I was away for like 2 months working, so the YouTube thing's a little bit rusty now. So I do apologise. Give me time, guys. I will get back into it, I promise. But we're going to go ahead and stop this here temporarily, and we'll jump back into the Combine. We're going to keep the JCB working. How are you even here? Like, what are you trying to do with your life? I don't understand what you're trying to do. How did you get here? Right, we're going to turn that off, because we're definitely not using that until they update it again. And where shall we go? We are going to just wing it and go to the other end here and just start doing this length, I think. So yes, basically when you get the low FPS, it means something is thinking about something. So as you can tell there, the Combine was for some reason in the middle of the field trying to decide what to do. So that's why we were getting bad FPS there. We'll get it back, turn back on, and we'll go anti-clockwise, clockwise, sorry, what am I talking about? We'll go clockwise around the field in case we need to get unloaded by the JCB. Let's get our cruise control on here. Now, I'm giving you, I don't want to lie to you guys, I'm going to give you guys my proper opinion and review about this panel. The one thing I do not like is this cruise control wheel here. It just feels quite cheap and flimsy. It still works fine, but sometimes you accidentally activate it when you're actually trying to set it because you need to put like no pressure on it at all. It doesn't feel like it's put in all that well. That's the only thing I wish they would Logitech would have changed when they took over. I wish it was a bit more like the one on the Logitech steering wheels like this. This in here is amazing on the wheel. It doesn't actually do anything on Farm Sim yet. I'm trying to think of a function for it. It was actually going to be the same as that, but I decided against it. So yes, I'm not sure just yet. No, I don't know. That's the one thing I wish Logitech changed. Is the that. Apart from that, everything else is perfect. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And once again, if for some reason someone from Logitech's watching this, big thank you for sending this out to me. It really has made a good addition to the wheel cam. I hope you guys like it as well, because it looks a bit better than a shifter, which tractors haven't had for about 20 years now. And what's it called? A joystick. I need my morning coffee. So yeah, I hope you guys prefer watching this. I need to reset my head tracking because I just knocked it off my head. Right, whilst we're here as well, one of the other questions I get asked is about my head tracking. One of the questions is, what is head tracking? And without sounding sarcastic, it tracks your head. That's not me being sarcastic. It literally does what it says on the tin. So basically, in real life now, I'm going to show you with my hand. So I'm looking. Imagine my head is in line with my hand. When I look to the left in real life, it looks to the left in game, and it looks to the right in game. So what that is, if I just look forward real quick and turn it off. So I've got head tracking turned off now. This here clips on to the side of my headphones using Velcro. And then you have to have the software on, of course, and it tracks your head. Now this is the cheap option here. This is actually called Track Hat. But if you want the expensive one, then I recommend Track IR. The difference is Track Hat is done using a 3D printer, and it comes with a PlayStation Eye, whereas Track IR comes with all original parts. That's literally the only difference. It does exactly the same thing. Games that support Track IR also support... Oh gosh, wrong button. Yes, games that support Track IR also support Track Hat. It's one thing. They don't have exclusive brands when it comes to tracking. If it supports one, it supports the other. And that goes for any other brands that may be out there as well. So if you can find a cheap head tracking solution, then I recommend that. It really does. Once you get head tracking, guys, I promise you, you will not go back. It's so nice being able to, like... So say I want to make sure I'm still on track, you can just literally look to the left without using the mouse or the joystick. The joystick's fine, it's just a little bit slow. You can probably change that, but I'd just rather use my head, if I'm honest. I'm missing quite a lot down this end. So coming up to 33 minutes here, guys, I'm going to leave it here. And once again, I do apologise if you didn't really enjoy this as much as you used to. I'm still getting a bit rusty when it comes to Uncut Thursdays, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it anyway. So this, if you are new to the channel, was Uncut Thursday with no editing, and I leave in everything that goes wrong. So for example, we dropped down to 9 FPS earlier, and I decided to leave that in. We're using no like automatic GPS help or anything. We're literally just doing it us naked. Essentially, we're not naked clothes-wise, but we're just using raw machinery with no help. Let's get that header lifted up. I'm going to turn around this way. So yes, if you did enjoy, please slap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Let me know in the comment section below whether you want me to keep Uncut Thursdays. Join me next tomorrow, where we might be on Chellington, hopefully, or maybe Corsair Farm. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.